What is up, you guys? This is Jake with Hyperbeam TCG Gaming. This is Dave. We're about to look at his anti-meta Gravekeeper's deck. Let's get to it.
Alright, so this is not just a normal Gravekeeper deck. We have a really anti-meta one. I've seen a lot of them online, and they all seem pretty inconsistent, running like a lot of monsters. So basically what this deck is gonna be trap cards featuring Gravekeepers. Just about. So we have two of these. Just because she becomes Necro Valley when she's on the field, and that becomes important later. The polymerization of the deck, and the Searcher. That's it. That's the only Gravekeeper monsters we run. So fuse into the extra deck to search, and for Necro Valley. Bonitos. 3 tombs because they're solemns. The solemn packet. So no to everything. Old school, but it still works since no one expects it. Mirror Force. We also run the Storming for monsters that can't be destroyed, and they work pretty good. Game 2, you could probably side out these, since they, depending what you're playing. And then the card that gets all the games, Macro. As soon as you flip it during their standby phase, if they don't have that Twin Twister, instant scoop. MVP right there. Spells, Necro Valley because it's a must. Throne to search all the Gravekeepers, and another card that's like the heart and soul of the deck. So as long as you have a Gravekeeper monster in Necro Valley, you're no one can special summon a monster that are not Gravekeepers. So you sit on her. So she's considered a Necro Valley. You summon her, activate that, and then Vanity's Emptiness. So that's amazing there. Wins games as well. Then we have Tribute because it's at 1. I don't know why it's still at 1. Regeki just because the deck sometimes has trouble with muscle. 2 Terraforming because it's at 2. And then for consistency we have Pots and Cards of the Mind. So the whole deck is trap. Draw 3 cards, set them off, pass turn. So the extra deck is the only important ones is the fusion. I think the card is good. I just think that what sucked about it is that you activate the effect during main phase, but you can't search until end phase, which I find stupid, ridiculous when this whole game is so fast. But they want to give old school deck support, but it's not as good. And everything else is kind of just filler except the Cyber Dragon stuff. So we have this for the side deck against machines, since we do side Cyber Dragons. Get rid of extra deck monsters and other machines, which has helped a lot. And we have this for Waking the Dragon for the side deck again, just in case they want to start Twin Twistering. We have doesn't let them summon and negates everything. Then these are just kind of like filler. We have that to bounce back in case we get Ibly, which doesn't happen that much anymore. Generic, blow things up. Shits on Mermills and Salamangrates, and for Triff, Cowboy for game. So it's pretty simple stuff there. And then the side deck is more hate. It's for the meta. We have to Awaken the Dragons, just for people's side deck. They're going to side the Twin Twisters, a Heavy Storm Duster. This lets you get Gravekeeper. Lets you get Necro Valley from the graveyard and automatically activated, and it decreases your opponent's monsters by 500. So it's good to side it because again they start side decking back row hate. We have another winning condition here in the extra deck, side deck. Old school cards. I'm sure you guys know what these do. So I got all the hate for the meta, and then Cyber Dragons to fuse with extra deck monsters and machines. So the deck does pretty good. It just it's not as consistent as modern decks. But if you go first and you draw pretty good, you're gonna have a good time, and your opponent's gonna have a sad time. Any questions, sir?
What's your best matchup against meta decks? Let's get right into that.
Like who can I beat the most?
Yeah, you know, in situations where you play against very meta topping decks, such as, you know, Salamangreats, Sky Strikers, even Thunder Dragons and its variants. You know, what matchup do you win the most in, or do you have the best grind game with, and so on?
Well, if I go first, I pretty much do well with anything. But once game 2 comes in and they start siding, if I don't draw like my side deck or draw better than them, I'm most likely get taken out. So game 3 it could get a little better, but overall I think if you go into your macro Dimensional Fissure with a good set of Solemns or Tombs in the bag, you pretty much have it. But again, the deck is not as consistent as modern day decks. It's just a fun deck. It's amazing for locals, but you wouldn't get far at a regionals or YCS. So you know what I mean. It's just really fun. As seeing your opponent struggle can make your day.
Right on.
Anything
right
else?
On. Well, any last words before we sign off, man?
Keep those Gravekeepers going. Fix your deck profiles from the ones I've seen online. Fairly disappointed, and I have much love for this deck, man. Gotta stay strong.
Promote the store.
Oh yeah, and we're a new store here in LA. We're Hyperbeam TCG. We're located inside Odie Market. So if you're ever in the area, we do have tournaments here. We have speed duel tournaments and we have normal tournaments as well.
And remember, you guys, all that information and more is always down in the description. Feel free to follow all the links to our social media, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. And once again, you guys, this is Hyperbeam TCG Gaming. We'll be sure to bring more deck profiles, more unboxing videos, and lots more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh content. So please like and subscribe and share these videos. Let's get this page to massive numbers. Bye.